Hello everyone. I'm putting this up here just to show YouTube that I am operating within the guidelines of fair use, which allows to use segments of material I do not own the rights for in order to criticize and express an opinion. Just as any democratic, free speech supporting platform would do. I'm not going to make any money out of this, and everything I upload here will be for the sole purpose of reviewing, critique, and expressing opinions about what's going on and what went on the fully. I have talked about this video before, but I'm going to return to it from a different standpoint. It was uploaded on 23rd of December 2013. So, Raphael is 13 months old. 1 year and 1 month. And this video has so much in it that I'm going to have to break it down into a few videos. Background is Raphael has a cold. He has snot coming down his face at some point. He's coughing. And at this age, he was already walking with no help. He was very, very early bloomer. He started standing up at 6 months old on his own. He was getting help from objects in the area, but he was already keen to stand up, and he started walking, actually walking very early. So at this young age, he is already walking freely. In general, Raphael was always a very advanced baby. Quite the complete opposite from Abigail, although the parents had tried and will continue to try, it seems, to show Abigail as somehow more advanced. So throughout the day, you see footage of Andrea playing with Raphael. He has this really, really dry rice cake. During his infanthood and early childhood, he always had this in his hand, was chewing on it all day. And she shows him cards, colors. At least it seems like she's trying to intellectually challenge him and develop his skills. And because he is such a smart baby, I believe it worked. So that was really helpful. But then comes evening and the father is home. Not before he makes sure to take some footage on the base. He was on an Air Force Israeli base. He was serving there or working there. And I'm pretty sure these are not supposed to be common knowledge, but he took these pictures and published them anyway.
All right, that's too fast.
So I deliberately pointed out where the cut in the video was made. It was made by Andrea, not by me. And I'm wondering why. And my answer is because he was spinning that baby in high speed for a length of time that Andrea did not want us to see, or else she would have left it in, right? So there's a cut, and suddenly she says, all right, that's too fast. Yes, it is too fast. And yes, she did say that, and she stopped Hadar from continuing. But that cut shows me that this all happened longer than what we think. That's one thing. The other thing is, how long must a baby be spun in high speed to be that dizzy that he clumps down on the floor, unable to raise himself, and loses balance completely. So he's totally dizzy. He's 13 months old, and his parents are both laughing at him, laughing at it happening. So this is just one little cut part, by the way, so we don't know how long it lasted, of this evening. But there were a few other things that happened on this evening in particular.
Can you breathe out of your mouth?
So, did you see the cut? Again, we see Hadar on the very same evening. Many things happen, so I'm going to put a few here and maybe a few in another video, which will come right immediately next to this one. But here's the thing. The father holds the baby's nose shut firmly. Now, let me remind you, Raphael is suffering from a cold, and it's hard to breathe anyway, I think. But let's say we don't know that for sure, so can you breathe out of your mouth? They both laugh. Raphael's eyes, if you look at his eyes, it's just, you just want to cry. You just want to cry because this is not an incident that is happening which is isolated from the rest of the evening. He had just finished crying his eyes out because his father screamed at him with the word no in Hebrew and made him terrified and afraid. He's lying on his father's lap, still crying when this happens. But again, we don't know for how long things happen because there's a cut also between the crying and this. So I don't know how long. It's only left for us to guess, right? But I'm not going to guess that it's shorter than what we think. I'm going to guess that it's longer or else we wouldn't need these cuts. So this is only one evening in this baby's life, okay? And I feel that I know that many will not agree with me, but I feel that here there are attempts, some attempts, not all the time, sometimes, by Andrea to stop Hadar from doing this, but she cannot force him, she cannot put on boundaries, she cannot protect her baby in a way that will make Hadar angry. And this is about the dynamics between them at the time. Because I think she wouldn't take the chance of angering him or causing him to lose his temper or leave her or anything like that. So she was, in my opinion here, still pleasing him. But at the same time, that is absolutely no excuse. And you can hear her laughing as well. So please stay tuned to the next video that will be coming very shortly.